I never imagined that betrayal could come with consequences so devastating that it would shake me to my core. But that's exactly what happened when my wife confessed that she was pregnant, and the child was not mine, but her boss's. This is my story, how I uncovered the truth, executed ruthless payback, and reclaimed my life from deceit. My name is Salman. I had been married to my wife, Aisha, for 8 years. We shared a home, mutual friends, and what I thought was a happy marriage. On the surface, everything seemed normal, but beneath it, Aisha had been harboring a secret that would change my life forever. The first signs of trouble were subtle. Aisha began staying late at work, dressing differently and acting distant at home. She became overly protective of her phone and evasive when I asked questions about her day. At first, I dismissed it as stress or fatigue, but the unease in my gut persisted. Then came the confession. One evening, Aisha admitted she was pregnant. At first, I was stunned and conflicted. Pregnancy is usually a joyous occasion. But the happiness quickly turned to horror when she revealed that the child wasn't mine. She had been involved with her boss, and the baby she was carrying belonged to him. Shock, disbelief, and rage consumed me. The woman I trusted had betrayed me in the most intimate and audacious way imaginable. My marriage, my trust, and my sense of reality had been shattered. But I knew that acting impulsively would give her a chance to manipulate the situation further. I needed a plan. I began gathering evidence meticulously, messages, photos, emails, and any proof of her affair and the pregnancy. I also documented her interactions with her boss to show the full extent of her betrayal. Every lie, every secret meeting, every attempt to deceive me was recorded. Once I had sufficient evidence, I confronted her calmly. She tried to justify her actions, claiming emotional neglect, stress, or desire, but the proof was irrefutable. I filed for divorce immediately, ensuring that legal protection, financial consequences, and custody arrangements reflected the severity of her betrayal. The revenge wasn't about anger, it was calculated, precise, and ruthless. I made sure that friends, family, and colleagues were aware of the affair, the pregnancy, and her attempts to hide the truth. The social and professional consequences were immediate and severe. Her credibility and reputation crumbled under the weight of undeniable evidence. Legally, she lost claims to shared assets, financial leverage, and any attempt to manipulate custody. Her boss faced accountability as well, especially when the affair became public knowledge. The scandal left both of them isolated and exposed. Emotionally, the journey was exhausting. Nights were filled with memories of betrayal, anger, and heartbreak. But over time, I realized that my ruthless approach to justice had restored my dignity. I had reclaimed control over my life, my finances, and my emotional well-being. Months later, I saw the aftermath. Aisha's social and professional life was in ruins. Friends distanced themselves, family relationships strained, and her career suffered. The boss she had been involved with abandoned her when the scandal came to light. The arrogance and deceit that she had displayed were now met with full consequences. For me, the hardest lesson was realizing that betrayal can take forms unimaginable, even a hidden pregnancy with another man. But with patience, strategy, and evidence, accountability can be enforced, and justice can be served without stooping to impulsive revenge. Aisha's affair, her pregnancy, and the audacity of her betrayal destroyed her credibility, relationships, and reputation. I exposed the truth, filed for divorce, and executed ruthless payback. And in the silence that followed, I discovered the strongest form of justice: peace, dignity, and closure. Cheating wife confessed pregnancy with her boss's child, but I delivered ruthless payback. And in the aftermath, accountability, truth, and freedom prevailed.